Welcome back to Creative Manifestation. Today we're going to be debunking the myth that gray hair makes you look older. Today I wanted to talk about this perception that gray hair makes people look older. And I'm going to show you proof that is actually not true. The reason that we believe as a society that gray hair makes people look older is because most young people, when they start to see gray hair, start to color their hair because they have also been indoctrinated into the belief that gray hair makes them look older. So most people don't want to have gray hair. So they start coloring their hair at a young age, like most of us have. As they get older, they continue to color their hair until eventually people get to a point where they stop coloring it, and they're usually older in age at that point. You know, the common thing to see then is an older person with gray hair because they eventually stop coloring it. And then we have the perception that only older people have gray hair, or that gray hair makes people look older. Because we've been, with our visual senses, experiencing that as a visual program. As a society, we witness, and therefore the collective consciousness believes that that is true. This is how powerful perception is and the collective consciousness. Because when you start influencing the collective consciousness, which means people and their consciousness, their subconscious minds and their conscious minds, then they start to believe certain things. And this is why we think that gray hair makes people look older. This might not be a popular opinion, but the truth is that most people look the age they look, regardless if they color their hair or not. You can tell how old people are whether or not they color their hair. And I'm going to show you examples of this to prove that this is actually true. Most of us look our age, and that's perfectly acceptable and fine. And even if we have gray hair or don't have gray hair, we still look our age. The more people get used to seeing younger and younger people accepting gray hair and wearing gray hair, then that is going to change the collective consciousness into thinking that gray hair is just another hair color, just like brown, blonde, red. They're all just hair colors. They aren't representing what age you are, or that you look older than you actually are. And I'm going to prove it in these photos. These are AI generated photos. I didn't have people to model these, and it will demonstrate what I am saying. So in this first photo, we see a man, an older man with a younger woman. We can tell they both have gray hair, and we can tell that the man is older and the woman is younger. There's another photo of an older woman with gray hair. You can tell that she is of an older age. Here's another photo of a woman with colored hair of an older age. We can still tell that she is of an older age. Here is a young woman with gray hair, and we can tell that she is a younger woman. Here is a man with gray hair of an older age. We can tell he's an older man. Here's a younger man with gray hair. We can tell that he is a younger man.
Here are two more examples of an older man with colored hair and gray hair, and a woman with gray hair and colored hair of an older age.
So here is proof. We can tell when someone is the age they are. We can tell when someone's younger. We can tell when someone's older. Regardless if you color your hair or not, that is a fact. Why I'm sharing this is because I want to debunk this myth that gray hair makes you look older, and it's just a perception that we have been programmed with because we mostly see people with gray hair accepting their gray in their older years. And that's the only reason that we have that perception. I hope this clarifies some things, and I'd love to hear your comments below, and I will see you in the next video.